Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading. So, welcome to the channel, welcome to the reading. And today, this morning, the 30th of January 2022, Venus just went direct again. So, let's find out what Venus or what impact Venus direct will have in your love life, right? So we have three piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time to choose your pile. Focus on yourself, on your happiness, on your love life, and just follow your instinct, your gut feeling to what pile you feel most attracted to. Okay, and I'll see you in a couple of moments. If you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So first of all, the first oracle cards that we have here, or the first oracle card, 2. Oh, okay, here we go. There's 2 of them. Yeah. So we have going forward and happiness. So right out of the bat, the message we have here is that, you've probably been stuck in a rut, so to say, when it comes to love, or you've taken some time out, or you needed some time alone, or, even if you tried to find a partner, or if you tried to improve your situation, things went really slowly or didn't get the desired result. Well, this is changing now. So you can see you are moving forward. Some of you may even be traveling, this year. And whatever it is, it's like it's taking you to happier times when it comes to love here. And if you're single, you're going to find a partner this year, 100%. And someone who really, shares your values, in the sense sees the world, excuse me, something in my throat, sees the world the way you see it as well. And it's someone who wants to travel with you. So in the sense that they want to share the journey of life with you. And I don't see it or don't feel it as being a codependent relationship. I see here 2 independent people being happy on their own, and also very happy in sharing this journey with one another. This is really, really beautiful. And some of you will be finding your partner either in spring or in summer, but it will be like in the sunny period of the year. So we're going to put it here so we know which deck you chose. Then we have watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. So some of you who chose pile number 1 have been doing a lot of inner child work, like healing your inner child. And it's like you're getting now more spontaneous, you're getting happier, you're taking more risks, you're having more fun in life, even with the little things of life, or especially with the little things of life. You're appreciating more each moment, each little treasure that the day offers you. You can see magic, you can see value, you can see joy in every little thing. You're more open to joy from this moment onward. So your life is changing for the better. But let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We have then here the King of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. They seem a bit similar, don't they? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's put this a bit to the side so we have more space. Okay. And then the last card here of the tarot is then the Two of Cups. Wow. Look, I haven't put this, I'll leave this here. this, and this will come here. So we have to find some compromise here with the space. There you go. Beautiful. So yes, you're finding love. If you're single and chose pile number 1, you'll be finding love this year. And you see here these two, their counterparts. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And again, it's like your energy may have been stuck, but I don't find it as stuck in a negative sense, because especially here with the Queen of Pentacles, I find that you were more worried or more focused, put it that way, in finding value in your life, in finding value in yourself, right? And you want someone who does the same. You want someone who's in charge of their own life. You want someone who's a grown-up, who's mature, emotionally mature, someone that has something to offer. And this is like not necessarily just materially, not just money and financial security. You want someone who really has something of value to share with you, right? And this is going to be someone who really stands in life, has a good standing. They probably have a good career, or they are successful at what they do. And this is someone who's ready, to find their mate, someone who's their equal. And you'll find each other. But speaking of I cannot speak, equal, there you go. You can see them here. They're quite different from one another. You're equal in your maturity. You're equal in your posture in life and in your values, right? Shared values, like I was saying earlier. But you come from different backgrounds, right? You can see the mermaid and the fawn, and you find then enough similarities in order to see yourself reflected in the eyes of the other, right? And that is what I see here. So your background won't be an obstacle, or your social status won't be an obstacle to this union, because what you see in each other is a lot more than just something external, than just something superficial. You kind of understand one another in very, very deep ways. So yes, you'll be finding someone this year. You will be finding your counterpart. You'll be finding your soulmate, right? Someone who's your equal, even if this someone comes from a totally different background from yours. And you see there's a lot of water here and nature. But I see it being in the summertime. Spring, summer, so beginning of summer, when everything is still fresh and the trees have the leaves are really like this young green color. Really, really beautiful. Yeah, so it's a new phase in your love life coming in. This is really beautiful. So let's see here. Let's get more oracle cards, because we're talking about the impact of Venus. Let's have here the Goddess Power Oracle, giving us some more insight of what's coming your way, or maybe giving some advice. Let's see. For pile number 1, what's coming their way? What impact will have Venus direct in their lives? We have Ain, adaptability. Then we have Sarasvati, mastery. And we have Uzume, humor, beautiful. And we see here the green Tara, salvation. Wow. So we have here the feeling, I have the feeling that actually you're coming out of a dark period, or like I said, like a healing period. It's like your healing is coming to an end, full circle. You're coming out of a difficult situation, a difficult period, and there's a lot of laughter coming into your life. Your humor is probably actually what gets you through difficult times. And now you'll have even more reason to laugh, laughter out of joy. And you'll be also inspiring the people around you. You're making, other people laugh as well and see the more positive side of life. With Sarasvati, we have mastery. Sarasvati, she is in charge of music. She's in charge of writing. She's in charge of learnings, just as a few examples. And so you're very creative now. Like Venus going direct is really inspiring to go and express your creativity. So many of you who are watching this video right now will be creative people. You are creators. And maybe some of you are musicians, or you love to write, and or you love to learn as well. So you can be also a bit of all of this. You can really have multi-talents here, just like Sarasvati, and you feel now freer and more inspired to go after what you love doing. And you'll probably be sharing this with the world. You're making this because, you see here how she's in the middle. You're making this the middle point of your life, right? You're bringing it to a more important stage in your life, the main stage. Then we have Ina here with the adaptability. So you are more flexible. You're going with the punches. You're rolling with the punches. You're going with the flow. You're adapting to the realities as they present themselves. You're not, trying to force anything to happen. You're not going against the tide, against the current. You're just flowing with life as it presents itself, and it brings you further because you let now the river carry you to where you should be. And as we saw, where we should be is something really beautiful that makes you happy. It's where you can express your creativity and where you can meet your soulmate. So how wonderful is that? But speaking of your soulmate, if you are in a relationship, your relationship will improve. Your partner is growing with you. And if you are having like the communication problems, this will be a time where you can put away any animosity, where you can solve any misunderstandings. So this is a very positive phase, be you single or in a relationship or connection. So things are starting to move forward very, very smoothly. Then we have here the sacred traveler oracles. So how is Venus direct going to impact your life? This one. Valiant courage. Take action with passion and staying focused. Hold the course. And it's really beautiful that's on both sides of Sarasvati, because I was telling you, you're going to follow your dreams, you're going to express your creativity. So, and you're finding also the courage, to do it, to probably make it public, to show it to a broader audience. Maybe you've just shown it to your friends or, to a really small circle, but now you are showing it to other people and you're reaching a broader audience. But you have to stay focused. You really, and you will. And I think this is like staying focused and holding the course is not something that you're forcing upon yourself. This is something that will come from the inside. It's something that you just feel like doing. It's like the time is ripe. The time is now. Bottom of the deck, we have vast vistas. Expand your horizons. So you will be traveling. You will be reaching people from other countries, from, you'll start seeing other possibilities in your life. And the last card here. So how will Venus going direct will affect your love life. But we're speaking about love life, but it's actually, because Venus is also about art and creativity. So Venus here wanted to tell you it's not just love, it's also your love for art and creativity that's going to be supported now through this new phase. And we have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So it can be that this new energy can get you really a bit nervous, a bit like with scattered energy, because it's this new energy coming in and you're probably not used to this energy anymore. So get grounded in the sense, really connect with nature, connect with yourself. You can meditate if this helps you, or, carry out breathing exercises, or you just go to nature, or you walk barefoot, or you hug a tree. Whatever helps you to ground yourself, do it, but each one of us has their own method. Just do what is good for you in order to stay calm, centered, and focused. And one thing, don't forget here with this card, like, play, find fun in your life, the funny or the fun side of life. Don't forget it, seeing the world through this childlike wonder and enjoying it and being in the moment. And bottom of the deck here was, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north, keep focused. You're already on your way to true happiness. And I think you that chose pile number 1, you're already feeling it. And this can be a bit overwhelming at first because it's beautiful energy, propelling you forward. But keep on going because you're going to achieve great things. So pile number 1, this was your reading. It was a short reading, but I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if it shows pile number 2, this is your reading. So how will Venus going direct impact your love life? First of all, we have wonders. So you can really expect wonders to happen, right? And we have here a lot of purple. And purple is a healing color. It's a very deep and spiritual color and very healing. So there's going to be healing in your love life, and I think also in life in general, and you're going to be protected. This is what I'm getting here, but it's like the impossible will start to prove itself to be possible. Wondrous things are going to happen, wondrous, beautiful things. Let's put it here. Then we have mauve, enjoy clear hearing. First of all, we have enjoy, right? So, and enjoy hearing. So what I get here is like being more open to your surroundings, being more open to the people around you, and you're starting to pay attention to what they say, to the words they use. And the feeling that I'm getting is that you will notice that it's the words that are spoken, they're a lot kinder. They're kinder, they are nicer, they are more loving than you probably were expecting. Okay, please take this with a grain of salt, and this probably will just resonate with some of you, but I'm getting that message, and this is like, at the moment, the media can get a bit scary, and they can, just focus on the negative, and this, one way or the other, can influence the way we see the world and other people. But the moment you really start paying attention, start really hearing what's going on and what people are really saying, then you'll notice that there's a lot more love in the air. There's a lot more love in the dealings between people than you were led to believe. So it's like with this clear hearing, not only you're starting to get messages from the other side, from the spiritual world, but also you're going to see love in the communications of people around you. You're going to find more joy in the interactions with people around you. This is what I'm getting from these two cards. But let's see, we have the tarot cards here. We have then the Page of Swords, and of course it's all about communication. Then we have the Hermit in reverse. Then we have the Ace of Swords, also in reverse. And then we have the World. Interesting. So let's put this in a way where we can see, or you can see all the cards. So what I'm getting here is you coming out of a period of isolation. You know, like you're being closed off, or when it comes to the world and people in general. Because I have here the feeling you were finding the world or your surroundings or a particular situation very confusing, and you decided to retreat, to withdraw. And you've been, finding your own light, doing, working on yourself, doing self-work, self-care. And this has been quite positive. But what I'm getting here is like you getting out of that phase, you reaching out. With Page of Swords, this also has to do with social media, with internet and means of communication. So you're probably, reaching out through these channels, but I see you writing as well. I see you being creative, right? And here with this amethyst here, it's like, reaching out through the worlds. And we have the World card as well. Is you putting yourself out there and really seeing the bigger picture and reaching out. And then you may ask, what does that have to do with your love life? At the moment, it doesn't seem to have much to do with your love life. That's true. But this is the message that I'm getting. And Venus is not just about love. Venus is about, for instance, creativity as well. And I see here you engaging in the lives of other people, and you're engaging in the world. You don't want to be alone, especially if you're single. You don't want to be alone anymore. You want to understand. You want to find people like you, find a partner. If already in a partnership, you will be transforming this partnership. It's like a new beginning coming in. At first, it may seem a bit strange or a bit confusing, but you'll be able to communicate with one another. You'll be able to see it through, which is wonderful. But let me get here another deck just to get more information on this before we go to the oracle cards, because we wanted to know about your love life, right? So the Venus going direct, how it will affect the love life of those who choose pile number 2. We have the Emperor. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there will be an opportunity. This is the Page of Pentacles. There will be an opportunity, and there is someone in your life. I see this Emperor here. The Emperor is also about, order and power and structure and tradition, right? And I see you fighting, so to say, but engaging in finding balance in a situation that has been imbalanced until now, and probably at first you just withdrawn, you've withdrawn yourself from the situation, but now you are striving for balance. You want this situation to be balanced, and there will be an opportunity to reach this. And there you go. We have then the Pope or the Hierophant. And you can find this even within tradition, even like in a more conservative way. And we have the Empress. Yes. So success will come. And we have the Emperor and the Empress. So the thing is, and the Pope or the Hierophant, this is quite interesting if we get them like this. It's like the Hierophant is mediating between them two. So we have here a situation between two really strong people, right? Creative people, independent people. And there was an imbalance here. There was like a misunderstanding. There was like probably arguments, disagreements, right? And probably either you were in a relationship that was almost ending, or there was something that wasn't starting, that wouldn't go off the ground, and it seemed that was ending. But there will be the opportunity then to find balance in this situation before it's too late, and you can bring these two strong people together, which will be you and another person, of course. And so this is what Venus direct will bring to you in your love life, which is incredibly beautiful. But let's see what's the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician. So it's like saying it's in your hands. You have all the tools to make this happen. It's up to you, right? And what I see here is you also being, you wanting to be treated as an equal. You wanting to be treated with respect. And you will be getting this. You will win, right? And if there's someone who doesn't in your life, who doesn't agree with that, would treat you as an equal, treat you with respect, I think here, because I find funny that the world has this scythe in her hand, right? I think you're cutting this person off if they don't, treat you with a due respect. But I think that you're going to succeed. That if there's like a relationship that's having difficulties, or there's a difficulty in communication in a particular subject, you will find a way of finding harmony again. Okay, it's beautiful. But let's see what else is coming, because we have Venus, we have here the Goddess Power Oracle. So how will Venus going direct impact your life? In this case, your love life. So I'm seeing this one. We have Spider Woman co-creation. And this is what we've been talking about, is two people then co-creating, cooperating, working together as equals. Then we have Mama Kocha, water. And we have Persephone, inexperience. Yeah. And I think here with Mama Kocha, water, this really means to me that it has its healing powers, right? Water is very healsome, and you need it in order to survive, right? Otherwise we die without water. And is also understanding something fundamental, because here within experience, it's like, yes, mistakes were made, or there were paths chosen out of inexperience, or allowing certain behaviors out of inexperience. But now you are learning, and you are growing, and you're getting more mature, and you're understanding how things work, and what you want, what you don't want, what are your basic needs at the end of the day, and understanding also how to have them met as well. And here with the water is becoming also more adaptable, because the water mirrors, right? Serves as a mirror, heals, cleans, purifies, nourishes you, and also takes away everything that you don't need. It's movement forward. Water is always moving and adapting and going with the flow. The water is the flow. So I see you here being like water, you know, just like Bruce Lee, you know, just be like water and adapt. Don't fight what is, become it and adapt to it in order to find a better way to a solution of some kind. And I think that's what you're doing. So really beautiful. What is the bottom of the deck? We have here Ishtar, communion. And again, with communion is finding common ground as well with the person you love, or preparing the ground to invite someone in. And I think with communion, you are inviting someone in. You're not isolating yourself anymore. You're not being closed off anymore. You're opening up to other people, inviting them in. Then, what else we have here? So then we have here the Sacred Traveler Oracle. So how will Venus going direct affect your love life? We have Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. And Discovering Truth, you stand in the light of truth. This is so amazing because this for me goes together here with the inexperience. You know, yes, like mistakes were made. Sometimes we lose the side of the path, we lose our way, but that's all part of the journey. You know, the detours and dead ends and so on. That's all part of the journey. But you want the truth. You want to walk in light. You want to walk in truth. You want to see things as they are. You want to speak out things as they are. And this is something that you're going to do. And it's like the truth will set you free. And we have here the water again. And it's like the color blue for the throat chakra, the chakra of communication. And I see you here, you know, even if people are pointing in one direction or trying to gaslight you or trying, you know, to convince you of something that is not true, not to your eyes, you still follow your own path. You go after what you think is right. And I see you communicating this, you know, and again, sometimes we make mistakes. So, like I said, sometimes we allow certain behaviors because we don't have enough experience, but now you're seeing things as they are and you are correcting this path. Bottom of the deck, passion and pleasure, savor your life. And this is something that you're doing more and more now with Venus direct. I think it's like, for me, having the feeling is more like sadness is going away. You're letting in what you really love. You're not lying to yourself anymore. You're not making yourself small because of someone else. You're not just trying to please and forgetting about your own needs. You're turning this around. So then, one last card. Okay. Pile number 2. And the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So this is something that was bound to happen. This growth, this cry of independence, so to say, is something that you've been aiming towards for quite some time. It's been growing inside of you for quite some time. And now is when you can express it. Now you feel strong enough to say what you need and to stand your ground. But you're having fun at the same time. See? Play. Don't forget to have fun. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Because you can achieve all this just, you know, by being yourself and taking it easy. but you want to be treated with respect. That was the message of the beginning. And I think that this is something that you will achieve this year. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it makes sense and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. And here we have potential. And with Venus going direct, I think you can fulfill a lot of potential within you, be it in your love life, be it in other areas of your life. And here's like a situation, for instance, a relationship may have potential either to become more or to come to union or to go to the next level or to start a family. And like I said, I see you actualizing this potential. And for some of you, it's also you have all this potential within you and somehow it has been blocked, or you felt you couldn't express yourself the way you'd like to. And this is changing now. You know, and we have a lot of blue here, so it's all about expression and self-expression. This is changing now. It's going to start pouring out of you, and you'll feel freer, not so inhibited. You know, you start to have more self-confidence in order to express yourself. Then we have here brilliance, discover your sparkle, again with the potential. This is beautiful because any fear or, you know, negative experiences that you may have had in the past, they are being washed away. You are healing and you are rediscovering your sparkle, your spark, your inspiration, your inner fire is coming now to the forefront. So, but let's see now the cards. Well, let's put it like this so we have space. So first of all, with the tarot cards, we have the Tower. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Then we have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Well, in your love life, and maybe also in another area of your life, so please do take it as it resonates for you, something unexpected happens, or it has happened already, or is about to happen. Something unexpected, something that kind of shock you. You know, it takes the rug from under your feet, and you may feel very, like I said, surprised, shocked, and a bit insecure. But the thing is, this almost like disaster, so to say, it's a blessing in disguise, because we have here the Nine of Cups. So when the initial shock is gone, and you'll realize that this is something actually that you wanted to happen, probably not in its full expression, but it frees you. See, she's flying. This is like the opportunity for you to take flight. Maybe a toxic relationship has ended or is about to end. Maybe, you know, there's like an unexpected turn of events that sets you free and brings an end to a long-drawn drama situation. So because the Ten of Swords brings something that is unbearable to an end, right? And there's something that has been really unfair to you. It's like you discover something that you probably already knew, already suspected. Now it comes to light and you are shocked. And after the initial shock, you're just like, okay, this is the excuse I was waiting for in order to move away and move forward, right? So this is like movement forward, and you're moving towards your potential. You're moving towards who you really are, and you are free now. But let us get... And at first, this may come as a shock. Sorry, I had to start again because my camera just, cut off. So at first this may come as a shock. This may come like as unexpected, although you're already suspecting it, but it's always different to suspect something and suddenly it's just there, right? But this will free you. This will free you. Like I'm having the same vibe here with this horsey. It's here, you see, and she even has a cornucopia. So there's plenty, there's abundance. It's you moving towards your own abundance, your self-fulfillment, and to joy, coming out of a situation of struggle and disagreement, and now moving towards joy. And even if you're single, that's the same, because maybe, for instance, you've been interested in someone, or you're having like a situationship or a connection, and that has been, difficult and a lot of obstacles, and maybe this person, wasn't even being very truthful, but now you're free, and now you have here the Page of Cups. So this makes then space for something beautiful to come in, to a love offer, to something that is really worthwhile to come in. And so it's going to be very positive. So after a period of struggle and even of shock for some of you, so like I said, this is a blessing in disguise, because it allows you to leave a difficult situation, to go towards your potential. You'll be rediscovering who you are. You'll be rediscovering your inner joy, and you'll be open then to a real love offer. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So you'll be cutting off anything that is BS, anything that has no place and room in your life, anything that, doesn't treat you like the queen that you are, or king. Let's see now here what the oracle cards have to say, because this is Venus we're talking about. So we have here the Goddess Power oracle. So how is Venus going direct affect the love life of those who chose pile number 3? So we have revelation again. Wow. So let's put it here again. See, it's revelation. It's something is going to be revealed. Yeah, and some of you, you're even going to understand your own value. Suddenly, in front of your eyes, you're just going to see your own worth. And it can come as a shock, especially because you'll be then thinking, oh my God, I've been putting up with this kind of people, with this kind of situation, feeling less than, like I wasn't worthy of their time, when actually they should be the ones making the effort towards me. Okay, and that can come as a shock as well, but it will free you, and it will end any drama in your life. Then we have here, the Spider Woman, co-creating. This card also came out in pile number 2, and then we have Metis Wisdom. So what I see here is also the realization that you are the master of your life, that you are the creator of your life, and that you can make yourself a beautiful life, and that you are responsible for the people that you attract. But again, with wisdom, you also understand that if you were feeling, let's put it this way, if you're feeling inferior, that you will end up attracting people that will then confirm that will make you feel inferior. And with this wisdom, with this insight, with this revelation, you'll then start using this knowledge in order to attract the right people into your life. So you start co-creating with life. So you're not just a leaf in the wind, right? You are a creator. And for some of you, is the revelation, this revelation has to do with someone you love or something they did or what they're up to. And this will set you free, and it will make you want to create a new situation in your life, a better situation in your love life. And it's like now you know better, and you know in which direction to go. You know what you want, and you know what you don't need. And so you're going in that direction. And I have the feeling like she's moving, like this is the past, and she's looking into the future. And in the now, you're just realizing how much power you have to create the love life that you desire. And then we have here secrets. Yeah. Pile number 3, secrets are going to be revealed. For many of you, it's going to be actual secrets. So this is the confirmation here. This is the goddess Nyx. And I just saw, I forgot now the name of the reader, and I hope she forgives me. Please, please, please. But I saw this weekend a beautiful tarot reading, and it was the messages of the goddess Nyx. If you want to see it, I can only, how can I say? I can only tell you to go for it because it's beautiful. I can only advise you to, that's it. And it was a really beautiful reading, but I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. Tell her I'm sorry for me, okay? And so this is the confirmation, almost like I'm here advertising for another reader, but she's worth it. It's okay. There are many beautiful readers out there. And okay, with Nyx, she's the goddess of the night, and she's very, very protective. And she's telling you there are things you still don't know, and things that you will find out. It will be revealed, and this will set you free. And just like the feeling I'm getting with the card is like she's telling you it's about time, because actually deep in your heart you already know that something's going on. And now with Venus going direct, this is going to be revealed, because Venus, at a certain part of history, it was also the goddess of war, love and war. So she doesn't tolerate any unfairness, right? So it's like she's telling you there's something, you're being wronged by the person you trust. So, but let's see, remember, this is a general reading. Only take what resonates. And so, how will Venus going direct impact the love life of pile number 3, of those who chose pile number 3? Then we have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. It's all going. It's like the revelation card and the tower. So it's a breakthrough. And actually, like I was saying earlier, instead of being a catastrophe, it's a breakthrough, because, like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. And you can break free from a situation that hasn't been serving you until now. And begin now. Take your first step, and it will be a new beginning for you. And you can go on your way, like fulfill your potential, find your spark, and follow that trail. Then we have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah. You're going to heal and going to release any toxic energy that has been holding you down all this time. Now let's get a last card. Pile number 3. So this one. And we have inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. It's like confirming the spark card at the beginning. You're going to feel this spark. You're going to feel connected because you're looking within. This will set you free. Whatever it is that's coming will set you free. And it's going to be a bit sudden, but it's, you know, as dramatic as it may seem at first, in some of the cases, it will really set you free in order for you to follow your bliss and to follow your heart and your star. Really. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting here another message. Because there was, in ancient cultures, Venus was really important. The star Venus was so important. And they had this resurrection, death and resurrection rituals, in which it was like a spiritual journey. And usually it would take 3 days. And then after the 3rd day, when you kind of came back from the dead, you know, like came back from your spiritual journey, you know, the first thing you would see, it would be so directed that you, when you came out, the first thing you would see would be the star Venus, right? And that would be the sign of being reborn. And I'm getting inspired because of this here. It's like also this temple being directed to Venus. So for me, this means like you being resurrected, you being reborn. It's like you've been in a situation, be it single, be it in a relationship, where you kind of in a slumber, where you were just a shadow of yourself, where you couldn't shine your light. And now with Venus going direct, it's like you're being given a second chance, or maybe the 3rd, the 4th, it doesn't matter, but you're being reborn and the spark is returning and your purpose and your path is opening to you now. Wow. This was really important that some of you hear this, so I just leave you with these words, pile number 3, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love, and see you later.